very, very good when one king meets another, you know. And today, the king of primetime is meeting the almighty King Promise. But before he comes on, anyway, there's something amazing going on between the musicians, you know. The musicians of today, they are collaborating with those who started earlier, the generation ahead of them, sometimes 2 generations ahead of them. And it's amazing how they are doing this marvelous cola, as they call it. And King Promise did one with a Kwadwo entry that I think was fabulous. And before he comes on, I'd like you to take a look at this, but pardon my voice, you hear Kwadwo entry singing this song. I think it's called Bra. He said, Bra, 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 Befi, Mano. Show some love, man! Watch this video! Well, he's here with us. Put your hands together, show some love for King Promise! There you go, there you go, there you go. Welcome to the show, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's
Wow. You're doing well, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're doing very, very, very well.
I'm super excited to be here today. You know, I used to watch this on TV every time when I was like this. And now I'm here sitting in your presence, so I'm blessed to be here.
Well, it means even though you're watching me when you are like this, you had a goal, man.
Yeah,
and if you're a student, you made it. You become a brand now. You're sitting right across from me.
I'm trying.
And now imagine this. I'm happy to have you here, man.
I'm excited.
When they told me King Promise was coming, I said, yeah! Show some love, man. But you just come back from a tour, huh?
Yes, I just came back from Europe. I had a tour across like Europe. I did like Holland, Belgium, Germany, Austria, Denmark, London, Manchester.
Wow.
And the last one, I think I just came from Portugal. Yeah, Portugal. Yeah.
Wow. And what is feeling like? You know, doing a tour internationally now. Yeah. Did you ever imagine this happening, or this is what you always wanted to happen?
I didn't think it would happen this way. It's been like just a little over 2 years since I came in the game, and it's been like a crazy ride, but it's just gone like this. Phew. It's mad, but I'm super thankful because I prayed for times like this where the hard work will actually pay off, and we get to, you know, because we watch a lot of artists from across, you know, the world, and we see how they tour, and, you know, in front of big crowds.
Yeah.
Like one day, you know, since we're doing this, we might as well just get all the way to the top.
Yeah.
And when you go out there, different country, different language, and you still sing your songs, you know, word for word. It's mind-blowing.
Yeah. How does it feel, though, man? They introduce you and you come out, the crowd is roaring. There's a huge crowd, and you're standing there. What is going through your mind at the time?
It busts my mind. It's crazy. And I always get the butterflies. I'm not going to lie. Like, just before I go on stage, it's like butterflies. But then when I get on, then I get settled, and it's a party. It's a wrap.
Do you have a standard way of opening? Is there like, in terms of the choice of song or what you say, or what?
No, not exactly. Like, we flip it around. Sometimes you don't even announce it. I just come on, and then they go wild. Sometimes they announce it, and I come and they go wild. Sometimes they're like, let's use this song. Sometimes they're like, we're in this part of the world, and I hear they really like this song here, so let's do this one first. Like, it just keeps moving. But all the same, we just come on to show people a good time, you know, just jam with the people.
Well, congrats for a very successful tour. Do you see one coming up soon?
Yeah, the album just dropped, so definitely gonna do an album tour. I'm gonna have my Ghana headline, my London headline, my Amsterdam headline. Like, there are several, you know, plans we're putting in place, Kumasi, everywhere, you know. Yeah, so no sleep, just a lot more work, you know.
Lots more. We'll be talking about the whole work culture later. But it's amazing to see you and Kwadwo Entry, you know,
a song together.
Yeah, doing a song together.
How does it for me as well? Yeah. The other day I tweeted, I'm like, right, like I actually do have a song with Kwadwo Entry.
Yeah. So how did this whole thing happen? Did you call him? He called you? Who set it up? How did you get to?
The thing is, it's amazing, but the legend reached out.
He reached out?
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, I never dreamt ever, like.
So what, he called you, or he called your manager? Or?
I also Mr. Easy. And Easy told me when Kwadwo Entry reached out, so we should go meet him. And I was like, wow. We were at a video shoot. I told him, you're in 10 million call. Like, quick. So we rushed, went back to the apartment. He was there waiting for us. I was blown away. Everyone was blown away in the room. Like I was with Easy, Joey B, everyone. We were all just blown away. And I told him, how much of a big fan I was, waiting to take my picture. And I told him my family, like my mom, my sisters, my dad, like I literally grew up on his music. And to be in the same building and him, telling me he had been looking for me and he loves my music too. It's crazy. Yeah, it's
Whoa. So I can only imagine, how it feels when a legend like that in your industry gives you a call.
I didn't think, because I never even heard him on a feature. Like, Kojonchi doesn't do no features, unless it's like his song. You'd hear maybe Kojonchi featuring someone, but you never hear this person featuring Kojonchi. He's never done, like, I never heard one. And it's crazy that I have one with him, and it's me featuring him. Like, I still think about it. I'm like, oh, wow.
Wow.
And he's a great person. Like, he made everything easy for me. I sent him the song. Like, we spoke. He's like a father figure, so I called him up. I go to the house, we chill. I played the album for him just before it came out, before it was wrapped up. And then also I had sent him the song. He said he liked it. He was going to work on it. I went to South Africa. By the time I got back to Ghana, he was done. He came through, shot the video. Like, he made everything really smooth for me. And, I'm very thankful and excited that I do have a song with the legend.
So in terms of his input, were there certain parts that he wanted changed to suit him, or he just went with what you had created?
Yeah, he just went with
what you created?
Yeah. I made the song and I just left the verse. So I called him and he said, yeah, I should send it. So I sent it and he said he loved it, so he was gonna do it. I was like, oh yeah. And then when I heard it finally, I was like, wow, this is mind blowing. Like, it's all right. His level is here. Top guy.
But it's great though, and I like that your crop of musicians. You're a new generation though, but your crop really pays a lot of respect to the generation that preceded you, and it's amazing to see that kind of interdependency going on now. Is this something
we learned from them? Like, I grew up on the big people, like the big man them, their music. Like I said, Kojonchi, for example, so he's one person I love as well. And Daddy Lumba, Kofi Ntia, Danny Best. I listened to so many like songs like Samini, Sarkodie, R2Bs. These guys, they kind of shaped who I am today with my sound, because that's what I grew up off. And my dad played a lot of like their music at home. And also, my dad played a lot of like boy band music, like Westlife, Backstreet Boys, to like Shaggy, Usher, Sean Paul. So it's like I'm a mixture of so many things. So like Bob Marley, Culture, everyone.
Was your dad into music, or
no? He just
he
just had a good ear for good music. Like he listened to good stuff. My mom as well. So it's like I just grew up in a house where everyone loves music. Like all my sisters sing in church.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have three.
How many siblings do you have? You have 3 sisters, and
yeah, I'm the first one, and there are 3 girls after me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there are 4 of you.
Yeah.
And all 3 of them sing in church.
They sing.
Did you do any singing in church?
They tried to get me to, but it was kind of like, it was beginning time, so I was kind of like not comfortable enough. So I kind of like stopped. But then the other day I went to church, they called me to come sing. I actually did.
And you sang?
Yeah. At least I have a song I can sing in church. Yeah, when I'm
So
then I did.
That's why you can sing in church.
Yeah, I can sing in church. Yeah.
And everybody knows that song. Was the whole church singing?
Yes,
CCTV?
the pastor, like everyone, they love it. Yeah, it's amazing. Like I see videos from all across the world. Like I get videos from like Germany, the UK, and it's like they're singing CCTV in church, and I'm like, oh. That's beautiful. It's amazing to have a song where like it's just me trying to motivate and inspire, and you have it in the church. It's crazy. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Let's go back a little bit. You were born in Teshinungwa, or you grew up there?
I grew up in Teshinungwa.
You grew up in Teshinungwa.
And I was born in Accra. I don't know where exactly. I need to ask my mom, but I know I was born in Accra, and yeah, pretty much did everything in Teshinungwa. I went to junior high, senior high.
All in Teshi?
In Teshinungwa, yeah. Not Teshi, Teshinungwa. It's like the middle of Sakumono and Nungwa, or Spintex and Sakumono. I don't know how to put it, but you know Adugono? Have you ever heard of
Yeah,
Adugono?
yeah.
Or A-Life?
Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah.
that
Okay,
era there. Yeah, that's
okay.
where I grew up. So
Okay.
then I did that. I went to high school, like I said, in Nungwa. I went to Nungwa Senior High School as well. And then I went to Central University and I did BSc Business Administration. My major was marketing. And just before I finished uni, that's when I blew up, like in my last year. So when I finished school, I knew, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Like, I didn't have to think twice, like, because then it was popping. Like, I had just done a song with Vision DJ called Double Trouble with Saturday. And then just before I finished, I had...
So you did that when you were in school? You did that when you were in Central?
My third year.
Your third year?
Yeah.
And so by the time you got to the fourth year, finally you had decided this is it.
Yeah, and then Oye had come, and Oye was like, it went #1, and I'm like, oh, okay, we can make money here, let's go. And I love music, like I have a passion for it. I love being in the studio, I love being on stage. So it's like you getting paid to do what you love, and it doesn't even feel like work.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
And that's very, very true. If there's anything that you're passionate about and you love to do, it doesn't feel like work.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like work. Like,
And
I'm excited to wake up and go to the interview. Like, whether it's 5 a.m., 6, I don't care. Like, let's go and do it. Let's go. Like, yeah, I just love it.
And the best part, to get paid, hey. I want to do what I like, and I'm making money from it.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's like they pay me to come to the club. Who gets paid to go to the club? Like, they're like, please come and chill. Wow, that's nice. Yeah,
they'll pay, just show your presence.
Come give you free drinks, just catching vibes and staying happy. You know, it's a blessing.
Yeah, but the boss is actually can promise to her.
So then means I also have to work hard and give them more music, music. Yeah. So.
Let's talk about working, the work ethic, because it's come up a few more times already.
Yeah.
Have to work hard. Have to work hard.
Yeah.
What is your work ethic? Your creative whole thing, getting into mood to create music, and
it's pretty simple for me. I don't force it. That's the most important thing. I don't force making music. If I can start a song right now, and I can finish in the next 30 minutes. I can start a song, and I can finish in the next 4 hours. I can make 3 songs in a night. I can make 1 song in a night, and I can make no song sometimes. So I just leave it. Like, whatever I feel like doing, that's what I do. I don't feel like, nah, if I do this one. And I don't go into the studio looking for a hit, like, wait, they will say hits, because share hits. No, I just go to the studio to make music that's good, that I would love myself. So I just take my time with the music. And I have a very good team. Like Kill Beats, he's my boss. He's been in the industry for about 10 years. So learning from someone like that has made it easy for me in terms of how to maneuver my way around the whole industry and making music in general. Because I can write, like I like writing music. I used to write songs for people even before I had my first hit. And I remember, like, I wrote this song for Adina that went #1, and she won, like, Record of the Year at the Ghana Music Awards. I didn't even have a hit by that time.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the song?
It's called Too Late. Yeah. So then, I love making music. I love writing music. But even these days, sometimes I don't even write. Like, I just sing it off the top. Like, I just relax. I take a take. I drink small drink, then I take another take. Like, I don't rush it.
What kind of drink?
So today I've been drinking water so far.
It's water.
So far water. But
Today?
Today.
I'm talking about, till date?
No, today, pe.
Oh, today, pe.
We mix it up sometimes. Just to catch a vibe sometimes.
Catch a vibe?
Yeah, just some small... Uncle, you know I can't say those kind of things in front of you.
No, you have to feel free. Because if I call YouTube, then the world is watching. So talk to the world, not me. Me, I'm just hosting. We're talking to the world.
Yeah, some Hennessy and sometimes some vodka kakra.
Vodka kakra.
Yeah.
Na ma vim kakra.
Yeah, na the juice kakra fra na cool na JD.
Oh, that's cool. So this is what I like hearing you say, that you don't go there and say, Charlie, this is my song. I'm racking my brains because it must be a hit. No. But rather you go with what you feel like.
Yeah, I just want to make good music. Like, music I love myself. Because I believe I have good taste in music. Because of, like, what I grew up on. So I take my time with it, you know. Like the album took us 2 years to make. Like I said, we can make 3 songs in a night. So it shouldn't take us too long to make like an album. We can make it like a week or a month, but it took us 2 years. Because some songs off the album are like 4 years old. Like I wrote them like 4 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, but then I just kept them till I thought the time was right.
Is there any song there right now that you've written
like,
years ago but you haven't done
I haven't
anything
done.
with it?
Yeah, I have a few. Yeah, definitely have a few. Like there's a song on the album Ray. She's a UK artist, chart topping, you know, but she has Ghanaian background. And I made a song Odo like 5 years ago. I wrote it like 5 years ago, and then I just met her like last year, middle of the year, summertime, and she was in Ghana. And I told her, I have this song, I think you're gonna kill it, like, cause she has an angelic voice. She said, yeah, cool. We're just comfy in the apartment, just in the sofa, just recorded a song just like that. And I'd had it like for like forever. Yeah, so it just came together well. You know what I mean? So I just take my time. I don't rush it. And like Commando, I made it in like 30 minutes, like 1 hour. We're just chilling in the apartment. Killer just started. I'm like, oh, this is sick. Then I just run. Like it just happened. We didn't plan it. There are those ones where you don't plan it. Like it just comes to you, and then you just run with it. Some too, you're like, no, I want to make a song like this. Like CCTV, I always wanted to make like a Thanksgiving song and an inspirational, motivational song. So when I heard the beat, I'm like, this kind of beat will go for that kind of song. All right, let's run it. You know.
So how long did it take you with CCTV?
Not long at all. Like we were just at home. I was probably not wearing the shirts, wearing my pants, just walking around the house, and then I'm like. Killer started playing. I'm like, I like this. Then I just did the intro. And then Moogie's just walked into the house. It wasn't even planned. He just came by the house. Moogie's of R2B's came by the house and he's like, oh. We're like, oh, you're going to kill a Godfather. He's like, yeah. Then he just did it. He just sat on the sofa, like, just like this. He held the mic and he just did it.
Wow.
Just like that. And then I went, just before I traveled, we were like, whenever we listened to it, we like, when it got to the part where it was empty, we heard, like, we were like, it was ringing in my head. And Killer was like, yo, we need to get Sark on this. So Sark invited me over to the house one day to go work on something. That's when we did Can't Let You Go. So I went to his house to go work on that song. And before we did that song, we did CCTV. So we did those songs in in one night. I just heard the Can't Let You Go beats. I thought it was sick. He thought it was sick. Then I just went to the studio and did a freestyle. And that's what you guys had. And same night, he did the CCTV verse. And yeah, like it just came together well. You know, it's like God planned it.
And that was well, we're going to take a commercial break, and I think this is the right time to look at CCTV. Yeah? Let's take a look at this, and then we'll be right back after the commercial break. We're back.
KSM Show.
Wanna me pay? I'm so glad you came my way. Matiashri Wudom, Ade, and Mama Kuma Bomi, boom boom che, boom boom. Hi guys, my name is Adina Fembi. Keep watching the KSM show. Stay tuned. Mwah.
We are back! And today's a great day, man, because the king meets the king.
King, you're the king.
King promise.
Yes.
You know, one time, I have one guy who also does a program on this show, and his name is Ziggity Boogity. He does the sports, you know.
What's the name again?
Ziggity Boogity. He does the sports section, you know. And one time he was passing by, and one of the staff members says, Ziggity, was a King Promise. I said, why? That's King Promise. Well, this, hey, because you know. So I said, when I get King Promise, I'm going to ask him, what's it about your shoe that?
And the Kramakoni easy.
And what can easy? Well, normally, yes, so.
I saw on Twitter someone mentioned me said, boss, your new name is Nanam Pabuahine. I'm like, bro, what you guys get this name from? But I don't know. It wasn't even planned. Like, I love looking good, you know. I like fashion. I like dressing.
Yeah.
Just, you know, look nice, you know.
Those are very nice, though.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Just, and I happen to like big shoes, you know. Not even planned. I wear small ones. I wear big ones. I mix them up. But people just kind of like caught up with the big one and started running with it.
Yeah.
They just don't stop. Brack and boom. I'm like, all right, cool guys. I don't mind. I'll take it.
You know what?
Yeah. I wore the very big. I wore Balenciaga at the Ghana Music Awards. Not this one, the one before this one, and that kind of like started everything, cause it was all over the internet and it was funny. I posted it myself because I thought it was funny as well.
Yeah.
But don't worry, Kambu no ani edeko. Stop laughing, you know.
Wow. So speaking of, the shoes and not specifically the shoes, but branding.
Yeah.
You have become a brand now. And and of course you said in marketing, by the way. I'm sure you are applying some of the marketing in your
Yeah, of course. Like you said, I'm a brand now. So then
So when somebody hears the name King Promise, what do you want to associate with the brand? What are the things to you?
Good music. Sakura. Kambu, I heard you, bro. The first thing should be good music. That's the first thing, good music. Yeah.
And your Sakura is by design, or nowadays you can't tell because when people are balding, then they just said they just cut it off.
Yeah, I think I should go. I mean, Afro now.
But you can grow an Afro if you want.
Yeah, I think I'll do it.
Yeah,
give me small time.
No, this is your brand. The Sakura is a brand.
But we can switch it up.
You can
and go back again. Yeah, but like you said, I'm a brand now, so then I tend to inculcate whatever I learned in school in what I'm doing right now. So then, like, you need to position yourself in a way, with regards to whoever your target market is. Like, my target audience is everyone.
Everyone.
Yeah, that's why, like, I make songs where grandma can sing, my little sisters can sing, you can sing, and they can play in the club as well. And they even play in the church. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, I'm trying to get everybody, on this journey, on the bandwagon, so we all ride together. And I feel like I'm an ambassador and a spokesperson for the people, the voice of the people with the music. So then I try to make sure I touch this with everyone. Yeah.
So you're not dealing with particular segments.
Nah, everybody.
You are like, everybody should enjoy
Try to make music for everyone, feel good music, make you day happy, make you just jam. Yeah, man. That's what I'm here for.
And you're doing extremely well, man. What's your relationship with Wizkid?
Wiz is like family. Not like family, he's family. Like, I've known him for a couple years, like, even before I blew up, like 4 or 5 years. Yeah, and he's always been very supportive. He's like a big brother. So, people like Wiz, Sarkodie, R2B, Skill Beats, I've known them for a while now, and these are like legends in the game. So they're people I learn a lot of stuff from, and they're my big brothers as well. Yeah.
Obviously, they must like your music, but what do they really feel about you? Do they?
I don't know. We like before ask them. I think I'm a cool guy.
You're right.
I'm calm.
That's a question they should answer. Yeah.
I actually need to ask them, what do you like about me, guys? Yeah, but I'm a cool guy. Like, I don't know. Let me not say too much about myself. I'm just calm.
And when I was introducing you, I mentioned that you guys, this new generation, you have sort of pushed Ghana music a bit into the global arena, or more to the global arena, because now you hear Ghanaian songs playing on that platform, and you have hits on. You have a #1 on BBC now, or is it?
Yeah. Just before we came in, Commandos #1 on One Extra, DJ Edu show. Tokyo went #1 in Holland already. Yeah, so it's like the music is traveling. Like Bryce #1 in Ghana. So we're doing a good job. We're trying, making sure the music is out there. Because I'm not making music just to be like just for like my local audience. I'm trying to make music for everybody. Trying to be like, when you ask someone who's your favorite African artist or even favorite artist in general, they should say King Promise. Not just Ghanaian artists. Okay. Do you know what I mean? And also I want to take Ghana music to like the world. Do you know what I mean? So then when people hear the songs, they feel like, oh, you don't need to understand it. Yeah. You don't need to understand the language. You don't need to know nothing. You just need to love it. Fall in love with the music, and that's what I'm here for. And people like Wizkid, R2B, Sarkodie, they've done a great job to, you know, push and motivate people like us to know that, oh, we can, because you're in America or you're in Europe and you hear Sarkodie song on the radio, R2B song on the radio, like, okay, if they did it, I can do it too. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, we're pushing for that, and now the world is opening up to Afrobeats. Like, everyone's trying to hear it. Beyonce just dropped a whole album with, you know, Afrobeats written all over it. Do you know what I mean? So it means there's a market for it. So we need to, like, bang in the doors and you know, take hold of it. So yeah, that's what's happening right now.
What I particularly like was that we had the presence of African music on the world stage at some point, but it was called world music. I don't know why
Now
they
it's
call it
not.
world music, but now the distinct character of it being African has been stamped, right? It's no longer world music. It's Afrobeat.
No more.
It's,
And even soon they'll segment it to high life, hip life, soon time. Now it's just Afrobeats. Every African music is Afrobeats. But in a matter of time, all that is also going to change. They'll just segment it very well. Everyone knows. So this is high life music. Just like we know foreign music, we know what's R&B, we know what's pop, we know what's rock. Soon they'll know the differences because it's coming.
Well, it's coming, because from world music now to Afrobeat, they've made that, they've honed in to the fact that this is an African beat.
It's beautiful right now. It's really, really nice right now, what's happening in the world.
How are you enjoying it? How are you?
I'm excited. It's a great time to be African right now, you know, a good time to be Ghanaian. Like, I did a festival in Portugal, all the way in Portugal, and everyone's singing along, and they're not even from Ghana.
Really?
I mean, there are Ghanaians in the crowd, but it's like people from all over the world.
Are all singing along?
Yeah, and it's like an African festival in Portugal. And this year in Ghana it's going to be mad because last December was crazy. Like, everyone was in Ghana for December and they're just having fun. You know, you go to festivals like Mr. Easy's Dirty Rave, and people from all across just come. Like, I had my festival called Promised Land, and it's crazy what's happening with the music. Like, and the good thing is, like, the new generation, everyone is jumping on. Everyone's like excited with what's going on. You have Lamem Gang having their own shows, killing it in Ghana. Back in the day, you never see anything like that. And the good thing is the old folks are also supporting us. Like, these people like Sarkodie, R2Bs, they're actually opening up to the young ones, and they're actually teaching and helping us, you know, along the way, because they've been there and we're now coming. But it's just fortunate for us that now you can just get your song on the radio if you know the right people, or the song is good. People might just like your song and they play it. Some DJs don't take nothing. Do you know what I mean? So it's really nice right now.
I'd like to see now the impact this whole social media is having on music creativity, because I guess it's easier now than before. You have to do the music and find some selected DJs and pay them some big money. Now you don't really have to go through that channel, do you? You do it and you throw it on.
You still should, but like you said, social media has made it easier. Like, I can just put something on my Instagram and everyone will see. I have almost 1 million followers on Instagram. So then when I post something, you expect like a good reach. And still, I do holler at the DJs. I still call them like, yeah, it was, you guys all right? I have this new thing. Let me come to the studio. Or they call me like, we want you here this time. When I'm in town, I always do it. So just that social media has made it easier. Like, a lot of things you can just send via email, you know. You don't even have to be there. And back in the day, maybe they might not even know you have dropped anything, but now it's flooding all over the internet. So someone will see it, say, oh, this guy's dropped this. They just keep spreading the word. People might not even be in Ghana and they're listening to your songs all over because it's just on the internet. They just have to go on Apple Music or Spotify, type King Promise, and all my songs are going to come up. You know, I didn't have to go give them a CD or a cassette. Do you know what I mean? So.
Wow. Times are changing. I want to take another look at one of your videos, but I want you to tell us which one you want us to see. We'll look at that, then we'll come back and do some more talking.
All right.
Which one are we seeing?
We've seen Bra with Kojoinchi. We've seen CCTV. Okay, let's do one more from the new album, Commando.
There we go. And what was the magic behind this?
This is just me saying I want to be a commando, you know, like to a fine girl, like I won't fight for you, I go there for you, I'll ride for you, and I never seen anybody like you. So just sweet horny
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Just just letting the girls feel special. And we shot that video in South Africa, and yeah, it just came with the album because the album dropped and it's I think track 4 on the album. Yeah, it's a 15-track album called As Promised. So, like people ask me why As Promised. I'm like, my name is King Promise.
Promise,
And
yeah.
the meaning behind the name is the king with a promise to give you good music. So this is good music
As promised.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I'm glad this is a good entry point because this is somewhat like romantic. We call it a romantic thing.
Vibes.
Romantic
It's just vibes. Like,
vibes.
It's jiggy. It has love. It has
Yeah.
flex. Everything in it.
What's your vibes like? Life like? Who's King Promise dating? If you are,
I'm not dating.
you're not.
Yeah,
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Or find myself.
Oh.
The crowd.
Oh. Asemu. Oh, so that's why you're asking if I had a girl. No, I don't. I'm good. I don't. I don't.
Nothing. Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're not dating?
No. So
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah. I just broke up not too long ago. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How long were you in it before you broke up?
2 years. I think.
Really?
Yeah, 2 or 3 actually, almost 3.
For you guys your age, when you talk 2 years, 3 years, I'm
It's a lot.
impressed because
Yeah.
normally it's 1 month, 2
Before-
Before we see, you know. So 2 years, I'm impressed. What happened?
Oh, that's like long.
Long
Yeah,
time.
it's past.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's past. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And the impact was so much you decided to say when you be cry. And
Oh
I
no,
said,
what? No, it's not, I mean, I'm crying. I'm just enjoying my music right now. Just working on. That's the most important thing right now. You know, I've started making some money. I can take care of the family. You know, I can
Yeah.
do this. I can do that.
Yeah.
I need to settle. You know, yeah, I need to take time and make sure. I had the album. Like I've been working, traveling, all of that. So, yeah, cool.
Talking about money, how much? Not like in precise terms, but it's once you set on the roll, like you have become a brand and you're throwing the hits out, it's paying very good, huh?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's actually pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just a young guy who started making some money, so I'm excited. But it's actually very nice. I'm not going to lie. But it can always get better. And we're only getting started, so you can imagine where we'll be right now. So, like I said, I can take care of the family small, contribute my quota, make sure everyone's fine, make sure some small boy can't flex my sisters,
You keep an eye on your sisters?
Yeah, of course.
But you are cool because unkwana beman. So whenever if it should happen, unkwana ja kontadadia no. You know kontadadia.
What you say? Akuntase kind. Yes, now.
No, but when they get married,
I'll
they
take
have
that
to.
money.
Oh, you collect them.
Yes, now.
Yeah,
I have to
bad.
collect. I'm looking forward to that one. And you have to know that we're expensive, guys. Whoever's come, we're expensive.
Oh, if I just small.
No. What is 3 cows?
But I was thinking about what were we just talking about? The revenue.
Yeah.
You know, in the past, most of the revenue, or the high potential revenue, was live performances. Outside of live performances, there was nothing.
Still like that.
Still?
Yeah, like you make a lot of money when you're on the road, like you're performing.
Okay.
But the good thing is now there's streaming services. Like there's Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. People watch your videos, you can make money off that. People listen to your music, you can make money off that, off the internet. So there's that as well, which actually also generates a good
but
amount
still,
of income.
live shows are the top.
Yeah, I mean, on the Obo Anawaji. Yeah, but them other ones, if you call Obo and Sanawaji, Oji and Sanawabo. And then, but definitely the ones that come through the streaming, they do come through. And those ones you can't even tell, maybe this year or this month alone or this week, 100,000 people listen to your song. And that's money coming from the back end. And then you can make money off it, like your merchandise.
Yeah.
Like I have a King Promise Kambu or like a shirt. Do you know what I mean? People buy.
Have you started merchandising?
Yeah, I did for my first festival, Promised Land, last year. Yeah, it was sick. Yeah, I had a shirt with me doing this, and people really liked it. They bought it, and everyone was asking, "Where's mine?" And the ones who wanted it for free, "What's my own?" Everyone. But yeah, it was.
People are free.
Hey. Hey, nah, it's cool.
But something you think of going into, like
Yeah, of course.
big time, like full time.
Like I said, I like looking good, so I kind of like have an eye for it, stuff like that. So yeah, might as well. I'm not really big on going into that, but I might as well go into it. I don't mind. But for now, the focus is just the music.
You know how young guys like you who are doing well, like you know, sometimes the media or the gossip media throws lots of stuff out on.
Yeah.
Have you had any gossip about you that even shocked you?
I don't even really pay attention to stuff like that. I barely watch TV. I never listen to radio unless I'm in the car. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, but I do hear stuff, once in a while, like this, that, oh, this girl, that. I'm like, bro, I was here. You say I'm dead, but I've come to like understand that it comes with the job.
So that occupational hazard.
Yeah, so
for,
then
for you guys,
I don't let it get to me. Like even when I wore my shoe, which people are like, oh, man, because I'm say a school fees. Like people were trolling me, like this shoe is really big, Like, I'm like, this is really sick, I was sorry for them who didn't know. I'm like, bro, this is hard. I didn't get pissed. It was funny as well. That's why I said I even posted it. So I just I've learned to just just let it slide. And people like to have fun. Do you know what I mean? So we should all just join in there, just let it go, let it breathe.
What would you consider as I know there'll be several high points, but so far, what has been a high point for you in your journey up?
My album.
Your
my
album.
Yeah, having my own album. My album is like my baby. I never, I always knew I wanted to make an album, but I didn't plan for it to be like this. At first when we started, we're gonna make 7 songs, and then it became 9. And like, okay, I feel the better 13, then it became 15. Because I didn't go into the album mode thinking, okay, I'm gonna make just this number of songs and that's it. I made, for example, I have 15 songs on the album, I made like 30, and then we picked the 15. I make so much and then we pick whichever one I want to put on the album. So, and I also wanted to make an album where you'd want to listen to from track 1 to track 15. Like, I treated every song like a single. So I can drop a video for every song and do whatever. Like I didn't say, oh, let's make like 4 really good songs and the rest be cool. No, I wanted to play everything, not shuffle. Do you know what I mean? Because that's what I believe is a good album. Like growing up, there are albums I've listened to that I listen to 1, 2, 3. Every song has a different feel. Like no song on my album sounds like the other one. It's like I took my time with it, So shouts to Killbeats as well for that. He really taught me how to do that.
Wow. And what about your lowest point? Has there been any? Like lowest something that you hit you and you said, nah, this has been the lowest I've had to confront. Have you anything like that?
No, because I would have said I had this show where they kind of messed up my entrance and my performance and my sound and everything, but it happened a couple more times. So it's like, no, the lowest anyways. It's you just know that these are like technicalities. Things might happen sometimes, so you just get used to it. But yeah, personally, I've been blessed, to be where I am right now and to be in a position I am where I represent everyone. Like, I'm like, not even for myself alone no more. Because a lot of people say, oh, we look up to you, or we listen to your songs and we're happy, or we do this. So it's like, I'm just here like a messenger and I'm trying to do my part, and it's a blessing to be here.
Yeah. Fantastic. Show some love to him, man. King Promise. That's fantastic, man. Look, it's been great hanging out with you.
No, it's been my pleasure. Absolute pleasure. I'm actually sitting on KSM's couch. You guys can tell me nothing.
You're doing great, man. You're doing great, and I know there's more to come. We've just seen the tip of the iceberg, and how you were talking earlier on about how you can just create any music, just do something small on the KSM show.
No, I said sometimes I make it, sometimes I don't. Nah, I'm just joking. I never thought I'd be here today, but look at me now, I'm sitting right here with the big man himself, KSM. Thank you so much for having me.
Normally, I have my guests doing an endorsement, but this is yours, man. I don't have to. Just enough for him one more time. King Promise. Let's stick around, folks. We'll be right back.
The KSM Show.